What's up guys? So there's one thing I don't skip anymore. It's a pretty simple check, but over time I realized it's one of the easiest ways to avoid unnecessary problems. The thing is, every time I connect wallet to protocol, I'm usually focused on whatever I'm doing at that moment. Maybe it's swap, maybe bridge, maybe staking. I approve the contract, finish the transaction, and move on. What usually doesn't cross my mind is that the permission can stay active long after I'm done with that protocol. A few months later, there are dozens of contract permissions tied to the same wallet, and if I'm being honest, I couldn't list half of them from memory. That's why I started paying closer attention to this. I've seen plenty of cases where someone thought their wallet had been compromised, but after looking into it, the real issue was old contract they forgot about. Protocol wasn't being used anymore, approval was never removed, and later that contract either became unsafe or belonged to a project that shouldn't have been trusted in the first place. By the time anyone noticed, tokens were already gone. And after seeing that happen enough times, I stopped assuming old permissions were harmless. Now I'd rather spend a few minutes checking the wallet and wonder later whether I missed something obvious, so that's what I'm going to show here. The process works with pretty much any wallet running on EVM compatible chains or Tron, so the steps stay almost identical. I compared a few different options, read through how they worked, even asked AI to help organize the choices, and eventually settled on this scanner. What I liked was how quickly it gave me a complete picture. Instead of manually checking contract after contract, I could scan a wallet, see every active permission in one place, spot anything suspicious, and remove approvals that didn't need to be there anymore. And after testing it several times, it's become the scanner I keep coming back to. So first here, I connect the wallet I want to review. That's done. Now the scanner's reading wallet and checking every active contract permission. Okay, there we go. Results are on the screen. Here, there's a handful of contracts that deserve another look. Some are marked as higher risk, which doesn't automatically mean they're malicious today, but it's definitely enough for me to review them instead of leaving them untouched. Now, sure, I could go through every contract one at a time, but looking at this list, I honestly don't remember interacting with some of these anymore. And if I can't explain why a contract still needs access to the wallet, I'd rather remove that permission than leave it sitting there. So I'm revoking every approval that no longer serves a purpose. Alright, everything completed successfully and those old permissions are gone. The wallet only keeps the connections I actually want, and I don't have outdated contracts sitting in the background with access they no longer need. For me, that's the biggest advantage. I don't have to rely on memory anymore. I don't have to guess which contracts are still authorized. A quick scan shows me exactly what's connected, and a couple of clicks gets rid of anything unnecessary. That makes me a lot more comfortable whenever I'm transferring tokens or connecting this wallet to another protocol, because I know old forgotten permissions aren't quietly hanging around in the background. So that's everything I wanted to cover. Hope seeing the entire process made it clear how straightforward it really is. If there's anything you'd like me to test or explain in more detail, just leave a comment and I'll check it out. As for me, running the scanner has become a regular part of maintaining my wallets. Every so often, I scan everything, remove permissions I no longer need, and that's it. It's a simple habit, but it gives me confidence that forgotten smart contracts aren't carrying unnecessary access to my wallets anymore.